Hi, we're Nerd Thug Radio,
Yeah, that's true.
and you're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
I don't know who to point.
It's a
Sister
fact.
stations.
Yay, 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 yay. We're halfway through episode 52, which means we are now at
Is it really halfway?
halfway. This means
we
the
really
halfway
halfway?
point. We're the halfway point.
The halfway point?
You're the halfway point with Joey Savage, and
Corey DLG.
And it's also Nico DLG.
yes, it is.
The less important third.
Which means we are at the weekly
Oh yeah.
weekly top 3.
Shout out to Taylor. Here we go. All right. It's the weekly top 3. You know what that means. Everybody's here to hear what we got to say. So stay with us because we're going to make it today. We're going to get through this one a little bit better than usual. Nothing runs as usual.
Yes, it does. Runs with usual. We're legends like Stan Musial. That's a baseball player, Nico, if you didn't know. It's time to get back to the show. He played for the St. Louis Cardinals, yo. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Usual.
Yeah, Stan Musial. M-U-S-I-A-L.
Don't let him slide on that.
Stan
Don't
Musial.
let him make up baseball players like that.
You want to keep going?
No.
I
not
just-
that.
Oh my God, there he is. Stan, you.
Darn
I
it.
totally
All right.
just
All right.
finished for you.
You did.
That's why we're...
All-Star Cardinals.
Oh, that's why we are the greatest tag team in professional podcasting. Joey Savage.
I'll take that.
Corey DLG.
Okay.
Let's get it. Come on. Bam! All right, so weekly top 3 this week.
You're going to have to put like a star effect on that.
Yeah, like...
Beow.
So we've done a similar top 3 like this before. We did a top 3 once where it was like our favorite indie comics.
My
But
list has not changed, okay?
just
True.
But over the last couple weeks, we've gone very heavy on superheroes. So this top 3, still staying nerdy,
Okay.
are our top 3 favorite non-superhero-esque spandex wearing comic books.
Okay.
Series, graphic novels,
Okay.
whatevs.
Okay.
So Corey DLG, what do we do first?
Well, the worst is always first.
The worst is first. Nico DLG,
What's up, guys?
fight or die.
My number 3 is Atomic Robo, the first comic book I ever read.
Nice.
Atomic Robo. Okay.
I met those guys, the Red
Yeah.
6 comics.
Yeah.
They're some of them. They're some really nice guys. They were very polite when they declined to ever read anything I write. They were super cool about it. They were like, "Hey, no, this seems really interesting. I don't want anything to do with it.
Nope,
we already
I'm out."
published some books." And
Yeah.
I was
And you're
like,
like,
"Okay,
Thank
I'm
you.
out.
All right."
It's not what we're going for. Then like 6 months later, they're
They're making the exact book.
Exactly
No,
what
that
you
actually, if that had happened, I would have been really hurt. But they've kind of stayed true to who they were. Also, I'm going to say this: they've gotten away from it now. When they started publishing, they were doing a couple of like really just crappy like action mercenary adventure books
Okay.
and Atomic Robo. And I was like, man, I'd love to do like something like Atomic Robo. And I was writing a comic book at the time. I was trying to shop. It was called Another Day at the Office, and it was kind of
Yeah.
similar to Atomic Robo. It was very lighthearted. It was a kind of a sitcom-y comic book.
right.
And so I was like, man, this would be kind of a good fit for it. But their other stuff, that was the direction they wanted to go. All that stuff died, and Atomic Robo made it. So, like, to their credit, they pivoted at the right time back to the thing that was working.
Right.
But when they said no, I was kind of like, that's okay, because this stuff, not so good.
Yeah.
The other stuff, it's all gone now. You couldn't find it if you were looking for it. I had the stuff in my house somewhere. I don't even remember the names of it, though.
So for our listeners who don't know what Atomic Robo is, DLG of the Nico variety, give us the cliff notes.
All right, so it's about this robot man who saves the world. The
Right.
end.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's
very cool.
Very plot synopsis.
It's like super sciencey.
Yeah.
But it's very fun. It's kid friendly. The Atomic Robo is cool. He was made by Tesla, and he's like this kind of eternal artificial intelligence.
Okay, very
It's
cool.
also the first comic book I ever read.
Might have been
Nice.
made by Edison. I might be getting that wrong.
Okay, I dig it. Atomic Robo.
It was very cool though. I did dig it.
So Corey of the DLG variety,
Yes.
what is your numero tres?
So my number 3, it's not really a sexy pick. It's everyone knows it. It's been out there forever. The BPRD, the Hellboy.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
High quality.
High quality H2O
I'm
there.
not gonna lie, the movies got me into the books on that one
Yeah?
because I'm
Ron
not
Perlman did a great job.
right. And Mike Mignola is a really great storyteller. I'm not a fan of his art style though, and so
Art's
he's
a big deal.
It is, and he's the creator of Hellboy. So the art is very stylistic. It's
Oh, I
kind
love the art of Hellboy.
It's very simple, kind of like gothic style art. I never really could get into the art, but the story was fun. The characters are interesting.
It's super hard for me to get into a story if I can't dig the art.
Right.
Oh, I love the art of it.
So the whole Hellboy BPRD run is what
Right. Yeah. Right now, Zach's at home listening, yelling "Sandman"
Right.
at the top of his lungs.
Right.
But the art's just not my style.
Yeah, you're not a fan of the art.
I'm not.
And comic books is a visual medium. At
It
the end
is.
of the day, it is a visual medium. You gotta have a look.
But then again, we just witnessed it. You didn't enjoy the Hellboy art, but Nico over here really enjoys it. So
Yeah, look, it's gonna be different for everybody. I mean,
Right. That's what's great about comics.
That's why certain books sell and some don't. No one
Right.
knows why.
Nailed it.
Does that
Got
make
it.
sense?
Yeah, you're the best.
That's true. I am.
You are, man.
That's true. I can't argue.
Much love.
I don't know what you're doing right now, but I swear to God, if you're buttering me up or something,
No, I'm not buttering you up.
you
at
keep
all.
buttering me. Just do it.
All right,
Okay.
your next two, he's gonna be like trash, garbage. You're
Right.
awful.
Roast. You're an idiot. Straight up roast.
All right. What's your number
Pot
3?
roast with carrots and potatoes.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Okay, so my number 3,
Haven't eaten since one.
something that I've been a huge fan of since I was a 5-year-old boy. The G.I. Joes.
Oh, okay.
The G.I.
I was gonna say
Joes
something else entirely.
and their comics they've come out with. Every time we go to any con, what do I always look for first?
The Cobra Wars.
Oh my God, the Cobra Civil War is literally one of my favorite stories of all of G.I. Joe. It really is. It's basically Cobra Commander dies, and so now there's like 15 different like Cobra.
It's Game of Thrones.
It's basically Game of Thrones in the
But
G.I.
it's
Joe
Cobra
universe.
Commander.
Right.
Well,
It's-
Cobra Commander's dead, so now all these different leaders of Cobra are wanting to be the new Cobra Commander, and they're all wheeling and dealing, and they're behind scenes, and it gets cray cray.
It's Game of Thrones.
It gets cray cray. Yeah, it does. But yeah, everywhere I go, I look for G.I. Joe comics.
You do.
And it's really awesome because I can always
Everywhere
find
I
the trades
go.
like half off or more. So
Yeah, because I was like, G.I. Joe, who's this? And you're like, I'm there.
I'm there.
there.
Oh, there's G.I. Joe comics there? I'm in. These things are great. I'm maybe one of the few people who enjoyed both movies as well.
Oh man.
I haven't seen the second one.
The second one's good too. I like
the second one's better than the first one.
Right.
What? Podolsky? What's the girl's name?
She plays Mockingbird on S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
She's in the second one.
She is smoking hot
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
she
second
is.
movie. She really is. But also the movie itself is kind of interesting. But the first movie is so bad.
I like the first one.
So me and Johnny Allison used to go watch movies on Tuesday for like $5.
Right.
This is a million years ago.
They still do that, by the way.
That's so great. It's got to be the only way to watch a movie.
Really?
But this was like during the day. We were college students, so we would we would just take $5 and an $8 popcorn, but like
Yeah.
Right.
just saving money on the tickets at least.
Right.
So we would go to these early showings for things like that, and so we saw G.I. Joe, and I was still mad. Like
You
after
spent
the
$5?
$5, yeah.
I've probably seen that one maybe 55 times.
So we
Oh
also
my
saw
God.
Fast
Seemed like
and
twice.
Furious that way, and that movie was fantastic because I paid $5.
I've never seen a single Fast and Furious.
You haven't even seen Tokyo Drift, the
No, I've
best
never seen
one.
any of them.
How is that the? I don't even. We don't have time for that.
I've never seen any of them.
Can't go down that road. All right, Nico,
Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Cobra Commander.
Yeah, it's terrible. All right, Nico, what's your
Awesome.
number 2? We're moving on.
My number 2 is one of those Japanese mangoes.
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 I like them Japanese. I need some Japanese mangoes, please.
Yeah, I'll take 2 mangoes.
2 mangoes, Japanese style.
It's called Steel Ball Run.
Steel ball run.
It's about a
Hold on. Is it about a kid who steals a ball and runs?
no, it's about a race. It's about a race
man.
called the Steel Ball Run, hosted by a man named Steel.
Okay.
So it's a ball run
No, it's
hosted by Steel.
it's a
So they run with their balls.
Steel balls.
Steel Ball.
They run holding steel balls,
Yes.
and they have to help juggle them in 2 hands as they run.
No, there is a character who uses steel balls as a weapon though.
Oh, okay.
He's one
it's
of
a
the main.
fight.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
It's
a
a little more interesting.
It's a race across America. They go from San Francisco. They're trying to get to
It's
New
a
York.
Japanese manga.
Right.
Racing.
It's
Right.
yeah. It's in America. It's great. And the whole story is the main character. His name is Johnny. He was a famous.
Here's Johnny.
He was a horseback rider, and he was just a horrible person until one day he gets shot and
By a
he's
steel ball.
Yeah, no, he just gets shot,
Oh.
and then he gets paralyzed. So he can't race any horses anymore. He's like total failure to his like family name.
True.
And so he
That's
enters.
typically what happens.
So he enters the Steel Ball Run. He can't even get onto his horse, but he somehow makes it with the help of this mysterious man who wields steel balls
Nice.
and throws them at his enemies
That sounds
with such force
awesome.
that he destroys them.
They should make a movie about this.
No, they shouldn't.
Yeah, they
The art
should.
is
No, they shouldn't.
absolutely fantastic. It's really easy to find on the internet, full color.
Fantastic.
That was like the most painful retelling. There's no way the movie would be any good.
Fantastic.
So
It's one of those movies where Nico narrates it too.
Yeah.
He's got to be the narrator. We should make a homemade fan movie, Steel Balls.
Steel Ball Run.
Steel Ball Run.
We don't have time to get into another one, but there's a little Facebook clip that's running around, and it's basically the Aliens movie in like 60 seconds, but with stick figures. And that's what I'm picturing right now as you're talking, that would be, and then Nico's like, oh, here he comes, he's going through the ball now. Oh, all right.
Gojira!
That was my Nico. I don't know why that sounded so...
Why?
I don't know.
That was your Nico?
That was my Nico.
That was your
Thank
Nico
you, I
DLG?
appreciate it.
Yeah, it was that awful.
Steel Ball Run?
Steel Ball Run.
And they're racing across America.
Racing across America.
It's like the manga version of the Gumball Rally.
Let me guess, it's like an apocalyptic future?
No.
Zombies?
No.
Dragons?
No.
So what are they racing in? Anything?
Yeah.
They're it's a horseback race across the country, and they're trying to get to
With normal cars?
No, with horses.
No, but like, are there cars in this world?
Well, there's it's like the 1800s.
I don't understand.
So there's one guy who has a car, and he's like it's gonna take me across America. He gets like 20 miles, and like runs out of gas, and he's like, oh, I didn't plan for this.
So like this reminds me of Wild Wild West.
Does it?
Like,
Okay.
The Wild Wild West movie was
yeah.
based off a Steel Ball Run. It seems like.
Do you remember?
That movie's fun, by the way.
I don't remember what I was gonna say now.
Will Smith, Kevin Kline.
Yeah, you distracted me with Will Smith. That whole other thing I was
I gotta
talking
give
about.
me one of those.
Woo! Welcome to America. Like he's the greatest actor and greatest rapper alive.
He's a pretty good actor. Watch out for that Jaden Smith, boy. I tell you what. He's
know
gonna
what-
tear it up.
You know what I love though? I love that Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith have clearly made a couple of mistakes.
A couple?
Obviously.
A couple.
But they take full credit for it. They're like, hey, look, we raised our kids to be fearless. And that's exactly what they are. We may have done too good of a job, but they're fearless.
But they listen to us.
Right.
By golly. Yeah. They listen to us.
What a train wreck that
Thanks for listening to us as we jump out to a break here. And when we come back, we'll finish up our weekly top 3.
Ooh, ooh.
You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio. Start talking nerdy to you.